Came out very hot. Did you feel like you were in a good groove all night? And just how did it feel to connect with your receivers?
Yeah, I felt good all night. A huge testament to the receivers and all the guys around me, the O-line, everyone that made that possible. And being able to start fast like we did and limit all the little mistakes like penalties and things like that early on helped us. So, yeah.
Blake, can you talk about that touchdown run there at the end of the half? You got close on that one run, and then, I mean, you had a long way to run to get around that right end there.
Yeah. I knew it was a 2-minute situation. We drove down the field. I think there was, I don't know how many seconds. I know it was our last play, so I either had to throw it in the end zone somewhere, me take off and run, and they did good on the back end, and so I had to take off and run and make a play.
Blake, with this passing game, what are the possibilities with this? Today was a good example for you to kind of work with your receivers in the first half, but what can you think that this passing game can do moving forward?
I think tonight was just a glimpse of what y'all see in the future. I feel like it was good for some of our guys, and especially me, to get out there and be able to touch the ground again and be able to play again, and taking shots down the field and things like that. You'll definitely see in the future, and the intermediate game and stuff like that too. So just all the above. So we just got to keep working and get better at it.
The half roll on the touchdown pass to Howell, just take us through that real quick.
Yeah, just a play action pass, tell him wide zone, and the defender, the safeties came down real low and just threw it over the top.
Blake, seemed like early last year the focus was obviously really just implementing wide zone in those kind of basic plays. Seemed like this game y'all were really working on a lot of different formations, a lot of different personnel groupings. What was the kind of the real plan for what y'all wanted to get out of this game offensively from everything y'all implemented in fall camp?
Yeah, I think wide zone still, it's definitely the biggest part of our offense still, and I think that, you know, the play action game and things like that only come if we're running the ball well and we're doing the things that we need to do with wide zone. So that opened up everything downfield. So I would expect the same thing y'all are seeing right now. I wouldn't really expect anything crazy or anything but we're just going to come out and execute and do the things that we're told to do.
Blake in the back. You know, last year when you got your starts, it was either mid-game due to injury or you kind of week by week kind of preparation. With that full off season of knowing you were the guy, what were you able to do preparation wise that made you feel maybe more confident game one than maybe even when you came into those spot starts?
Yeah, just being able to know that I'm going to be the guy and know that I'm going to be the one playing has helped a lot. Being able to get on the same page of the wide receivers and be able to spend more time with those guys. You know, I spent time with them and I knew everyone very well, but being able to get to know everyone on a deeper level and understand like who everyone really is as a person and things like that has helped me out a lot. So it goes beyond football, and so that's the main thing that we did in the off season is, you know, sit down with people that you might not have sat down with before and be able to get to know them in different ways. And so I think that has helped us grow and become more of a team and as a unit, and just building the chemistry outside of you know, in the off season and things like that, understanding like, you know, these are the guys that are probably going to be playing and being able to get on the same page with them.
How surprised were you when that linebacker took a shot at you? Were you a little dazed after that?
Yeah, I had no idea. I literally handed it off and turned around and he smoked me, so I had no idea what was going on. I don't know what. He was pleading that he thought I had the ball in my hand, so I've never seen that ever. So.
Blake, even having just wrapped up, what are the things you feel like could use immediate improvement offensively?
Everything really. I thought we played a good game tonight, but I feel like there's a lot of things that we can still improve on and maybe get lined up faster, or maybe me getting the ball out of my hands quicker and not taking the couple sacks that I took today. I think those are things that I need to work on, is getting the ball out maybe quicker than I did at a few moments today. And just everyone keep coming together collectively. We have a special team, and the only thing that can hurt us is if we drift apart and we're not a unit. And so I think us just growing together, it can take us a long way.
Blake, can you give us the PG version of what the coaches told you when you didn't slide, when you nearly got to the goal line, or were they happy that you kind of powered through there at the end?
It was a slight comment by Coach Bell. He said, probably get down next time.
Anything else?
Blake, when you look at that wide receiver core you had last year, Taekwon, who's in the NFL, Drew, who's on an NFL practice squad, and now the guys this year, what are those qualities you see in the receivers that you threw to tonight that maybe you're like, oh, this feels like Taekwon, this feels like Drew, this feels like those guys?
Yeah, I think everyone has their own, spice or whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't compare any of these guys to any of the guys from last year because everyone's different. And I think y'all saw today that we have guys with speed and that can move and can get down the field. And so I think they did a great job tonight, and I'm so proud of them.
Anything else? Thank you, Blake.
Yeah.
Thank you.